Very good morning, dear children. Dear children, we are going to start the next topic of geography, chapter 5, which is types of vegetation. Children, till now we have discussed what is a vegetation, fine, what is a natural vegetation, fine. Now we are going to discuss about the types of vegetation. So, children, there are five types of vegetation: tropical evergreen, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest and scrubs, montane forest and mangrove forest. First of all, we will talk about the tropical evergreen forest. So children, by the name itself, these forests, they are restricted to the heavy rainfall area. Children, where there is heavy rainfall, there only they can be found. Fine, children. Now they are in a best they are best grown in the areas having 200 centimeter of rainfall, and it should have a very dry season. The height of these types of trees, it reaches above 60 meters. Fine, children. And the region is wet and warm, so a lot of trees, shrubs, creepers, they are found here. Fine. As it is known as evergreen, it means the trees are not shedding the leaves at the same time, but they are shedding the leaves at different times. So that's the reason why these forests, they appear green. Fine. So what are the trees? The important trees are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber, chinona. And animals which are found here are elephant, monkey, lemur, deer. Fine, one horned rhinoceros is found in India in the jungles of Assam and West Bengal. And children, beside all these animals, there are plenty of birds, bats, sloths, scorpions, snails there, which are found in these type of jungles. So children, you can see the diagram, I mean the figure 5.3, and you can see where are these type of forests found. Fine, children. The second type of forest is the tropical deciduous forest, children. So if you talk about the tropical deciduous forest, so children, here see, most widespread forest in the India, they are the tropical deciduous forest. So children, these are also known as monsoon forest. Fine. Now they are spread over the region which are receiving between 200 to 70 meters of rainfall. Now these trees, they shed their leaves about 6 to 8 weeks in dry season. So obviously the availability of water is required. So the category is divided into moist and dry deciduous forests. So if you talk about the dry one, they require 200 to 100. Fine. And they are mostly found in the eastern part of the country, northeastern states, foothills of Himalayas, then Jharkhand, West Odisha, Chhattisgarh, eastern slopes of Western Ghats, and teak is the most important species. Then bamboo, sal, shisham, sandalwood, care, kusum, arjun, mulberry. These are the commercially important species. If we talk about the dry deciduous forest, these were the wet which we discussed above. If we talked about the dry one, they require rainfall 100 centimeter to 70. It's fine. Fine. They are found in the rainier parts of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Fine. Trees, teak, sal, people, neem grow here. Large part of this region is being cleared for cultivation and even for grazing. Fine. And if you talk about the forest, the common animals are lion, tiger, pig, deer, elephant, and a variety of birds, lizards, snake, tortoises are also found here. Fine, children. Next comes the thorn forest. Fine. So obviously less than 70 centimeter of rainfall, natural vegetation is consisting of thorny trees and bushes. And you all know this type of vegetation is found in the northwestern part of the country, including semi-arid areas of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Fine. Acacias, palms, then euphorbias, and then cacti. These are the main species. These are scattered because the trees here they have long roots and they can penetrate deep in the soil to get the moisture. Stems are just like succulents, so that they can conserve water. And children, you all know the leaves are thick and small to minimize evaporation. The forest, they give way to the thorn forest and scrubs in the arid regions. Fine. And if you talk about the common animals, so these are rats, mice, rabbit, fox, wolf, tiger, lion, wild ass, horses, and camel. Fine. Now, children, next comes your montane forest. As the name suggests, montane. So, mountainous areas. There is a decrease in temperature with increasing altitude, which is leading to the change in the natural vegetation. So, here the succession of natural vegetation, it is in the same order as we see in the tropical and the tundra region. So the wet temperature type of forest between rainfall is between 1000 to 2000 height, sorry, the height is between from 1000 to 2000 meters. So evergreen broadleaf trees are here such as oak, chestnuts, and these all are here. Then if you talk about the height of 15 to 3000, so yes, there you will find the temperate forest, mean the coniferous, pine, deodar, silver fir, spruce, cedar, and so many. Now these forests are mostly covered with the on the southern slopes of Himalayas. Fine, they are at a high altitude in the southern and the northeast India. Now, if you talk about higher elevation, temperate grasslands are common there. At high altitude, at a height of more than 36 meters above the sea level, temperate forest and grasslands give way to the alpine vegetation. So, silver fir, junipers, pines, birches, these are the common trees. Now, snow line is also there. Now, shrubs, scrubs, they also merge into the alpine grasslands. Now, they are extensively used for grazing. Fine, the nomadic tribes, they take their cattle there to graze. At higher altitude, you can find mosses, lichens in the tundra vegetation, form a part of tundra vegetation. And if you talk about the common animals, these are, Kashmir stag, spotted deer, wild sheep, jack, then rabbit, Tibetan antelope, yak, snow leopard, squirrel, shaggy horn wild ibex, bear, rare red panda, sheep, goats, which are having thick hair. So, children, these were the montane forests. Fine, children. Now comes the last one, which is the mangrove forest. So if you talk about mangrove, you already know about it, you have already read about it. It is found in the areas of coasts, fine, which are influenced by the tide. So mud and silt, it gets accumulated on such coasts. So dense mangrove are common varieties with roots of the plants which are submerged under the water, like the delta of Ganga, Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri. They all are covered with such type of vegetation. If you talk about Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, there you will find Sundari trees. Okay, children, which are providing you durable hard timber, palm, coconut, koira, agar. These are some found in some other parts of the delta. Then Royal Bengal tiger is very famous animal. Turtles, crocodiles, ghadials, snakes, they are also found here. Fine, children. So this was all about your vegetation. Fine, children. In the next topic, we are going to talk about the wildlife. So thank you and have a nice day.